And last time I used a stencil to, this is a stencil from Stencil Girl Products. I traced it and then I started painting that. And you can watch that live stream in my live stream playlist. And so today I thought, well, what if I just play around with this a little bit more? See what I can do with it. Give it a little more interest and depth, maybe. I just used the wrong color up there. I put some green here. I hope I was talking too softly last time, somebody told me, but unfortunately, or fortunately, who knows, the dog got a hold of my microphone and I was afraid to talk too loud. So hopefully, I'll have a new microphone and we'll get that straightened around in a future video. She's a funny dog. She likes to she'll pick up your shoes and carry them around, but she doesn't chew them up. But then something like a microphone, she crunched it. And hopefully I can see. I just found out I can zoom in here. So I might end up painting off camera here. I don't want to do that. So anyway, I was saying earlier that this started out with tracing a stencil, and then I painted the background, and then I decided that I would go ahead and paint this floral grid. And then today I thought, well, let me see what else I can do to give it a little bit more depth. And so that's what I'm doing today. Not really expecting any particular outcome, just going to see where the paint in the water takes me today. Well, I don't like how I didn't let that dry enough right there, but it's overlapping that petal. Maybe that's all right. Try to use a little water to clean it off, push it away. When finished this last time, I thought, well, this really looks pretty flat, but it was a start. And I like to go back and see what else I can do later after it dries. That's one thing about watercolor. It does require some patience to let areas dry before you work back into them. Oh, I like that right there. I like the way that turned out. Let's see what else. Not that happy with the way that looked. I'm zoomed in quite a bit here. Let me a little. I just discovered I can do that while doing a live stream. I didn't realize that until today. And I didn't like the way that turned out either last time. And no, I'm not necessarily trying to create something I'm going to put on my wall. Just having fun, exploring, making art. I'd like to get some more of that blue in here. I don't like that there either. I'll just try to blend that out. It felt too choppy. I want it to look smooth. That's that backwash. The backwash in watercolor. And then maybe the top part is a little needs a little bit more blue. Deeper value. More intense, I guess. This feels like spring, even though it's not very spring-like today in Michigan. The flowers are blooming, but it's gray and it's going to be freezing tonight. I have to cover up my garden plants. There's fuzz here. Piece of fuzz. Oh, that feels kind of cool. And I thought what I would do, I have, well, let's see. I have this powder that is really, it's a watercolor powder, and I thought it would be interesting to put it on some of these. I don't know what this is, this grid, but you just shake a little bit on, and it does some interesting things. Moves with the water. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see it better. It kind of starts to spread out and look really cool. Anyway, I think it looks kinda cool. I don't have a blue. I was thinking of putting, it in the background. I don't have a color that I'm thinking would look good. Spray some water on these too. Make it move a little bit more. That one I like. I like how that one. Let's see if I can zoom in. I like the way that looks. Okay, let's see. So the other thing I thought that I would add to it is I bought this. Oh, it's a white ink, and I need a small brush. Where are you, small brush? This one's not small enough. Well, you know, I could try the end of. What I wanted to do was. Sorry, I just bumped my camera. I was thinking of putting some little dots in here. Oops. Oh, that's interesting. I just dropped some in the background there. And it just sort of spread out. These are perhaps bigger dots than I intended. I think the end of this paintbrush is perhaps not the right tool, but I kind of like that. This is some kind of a white ink. Oh, it's a Kuretake ink. I think I could have been more light-handed with those dots. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I had a little fun with this. I like the way, yeah, let me zoom in on that a second. I just think that powder, it's called Brusho. It's just so interesting how it bleeds in to the other colors, and I don't even really know what to call that, but I like it. Can't really control how it, I mean, at least I don't know how to control it, and I kind of like it that way. Well, anyway, if you've been able to stop in, I appreciate it. If it's the first time here, you can check out my live stream playlists and be sure to like and subscribe if you're so inclined.